Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on the Citi Golf 1.8 build. Every time I think of it, say it, I'm in shock that I'm actually doing this. It's been a dream for a very long time and it's here. But so on this episode, we will be stripping the motor. There's a few things I need to do on the motor and just getting everything ready slowly but surely. So that's a goal. It's a bit rainy outside, so that's why I decided I'm going to be in the garage today instead of being outside in the rain stripping the engine bay. But so on this motor, if you check, I cut down this bracket. The plan of action is to take measurements because I'm remove the power steering, I removed the aircon pump. I'm only running an alternator. So I need to measure exactly what size bolt I need. No one can give me off the top of the head what bolt it is. So I'm gonna have to just take the measurements myself, and then I need to go get that bolt and a new timing bolt. I don't really need to get a new timing bolt, but I think I want to. And then put the motor in time with a 16 valve tension. I'll show you guys that all. And then it's just a few other things that I will be stripping. The motor is cleaned, I have cleaned the motor. So it's just up to me and assembling. Yeah, let's get the motor ready to go into the car. I think that would be a good thing. Get the motor ready to go in the car. That means we can put it one side out of the way. Okay, so I decided I would have used initially a piece of tape and just tied it around, but I'm not going to use this bolt and I'm not sure how it will be. It's not advisable that anyone uses it. So I'm looking at this shortcut, cut it open, get a paint marker. This was about when we was in aircon power steering. So wrap it around. Possibly go one size smaller, just so that we know that the tension is correct, because the tension is at its full. So one size smaller would be, because I'm not sure if you can see, but it is not sufficient tension. So that's that. We can remove this whole process again. The next thing is in preparation for the new timing bolt that I haven't got. Get the motor into time and mark it all. So timing mark here, timing mark there. all the markings now line up. So I'm just gonna remove. I've made markings on the belt here, on the belt there, which a lot of people do as a reference for timing, but I don't think I've ever done that. Only reason being is because most of the time I'm putting the timing in with the marks. And top dead center, obviously, very important. But I'm gonna, let's get it. I'm gonna remove everything else now. I'm gonna remove everything else on the timing belt side in preparation for the new belt, the tensioner. Okay, so now it's time to install the 16 valve tensioner with a spacer. If you guys are looking for this tensioner and spacer locally, spacer, and this is tensioner. If I compare it to the original, so because it says that the original has a hydraulic tensioner, so it's just a tensioner wheel, and then you get this where you pull a pin out and then grenade explodes with the pin shoots. You pull the pin out here, the pin shoots up and the tensions it. So this would be converting it into a manual tensioner. Only reason why, because the hydraulic tensioner bolts here, that's where my mount is going to bolt. I'll show you guys shortly. I'll put the contact details into the link below. Jamil from J2, you can supply you with the tensioner. I think it was about $650 with a spacer. Support the local guys, support the local. Before I carry on, I am going to take a run to the spare shop to get my bulbs. I need to get a timing bulb, Continental timing bulb. What is this? This is a Daco. Let's just rather go to Continental. It's proven, it's tested. Let's go buy a Continental bulb and Alternator bulb. I'll catch you guys when I get back.
147 freaking raging attempts later.
I have officially completed the timing bulb side. The new 16 valve tension is on, torqued, the bulb is on, tensioned, the DRD mount is on, the timing side mount is on, the motor is timed correctly. I don't have an alternator bulb. It's about the third time I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take measurements again. Every time I come, they either don't have the bulb I need or their measurements is just completely wrong, and I've had it. Yeah, so the next job was going to be to put the clutch on, but I realized I don't have flywheel bolts. I thought I did. I think I gave it with a 6-speed. So the next job would be this bracket. secondary air, not a secondary air pump. There is an evap, like an emissions little pump or whatever you call it over here. Somebody can correct me in the comments, I forgot. When I did remove it, I stripped this bottom bolt. So the bracket that I made wasn't holding because you need to bolt it here and here because the hole is like here. Yeah, the bracket was just a no-no. It didn't work, so I needed to find a workaround at the time, and this was my workaround. So today I'm going to try to remove it and try to get that bolt out. If I don't get the bolt out, I will have to call my bolt guy and pay him again, which I don't want to do, but I'll do it again. And then lastly, before we put the flywheel and gearbox onto it, we have a little bit of an upgrade. So that was kind of the surprise. I won't be using the K03S. I got the K04-001 at a very good deal. Let's just call it, the reason why I got it is because if you look at my oil drain, it got damaged in the accident. So I got a new oil drain, and then I got a whole new turbo with it as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using these lines. I'm probably going to use my lines, but I will check it out once I install. I think I just need a gasket, as you can see here. K04, last four digits 0001. It won't make much more power than what the K03S made, but it should make a little bit more, and it should hold it on top end, and that's kind of where the K03S was lacking, was a top end power graph. But I will do a comparison of the two turbos. I did get an inlet with it, a forge inlet, which is like over 4,000 Rand nowadays. I wasn't going to use it, I was going to make an inlet up, but I have it, might as well use it. And it's black silicone, so it's cool. I'll show you guys shortly. So we're finally onto the turbos. The turbo needs to go on. I did say I'm going to show you guys the difference. To be honest with you, I don't see the difference. I'm not sure exactly what is the difference on the cores and all those things. I just know these make a little bit more power. look, I paid next to nothing for the turbo, so I'm not really phased as to if it's not gonna make any big massive power gains. I'm fine with that. I'm just kind of looking for some more top end power. I won't be selling the K03, so I do want to keep it and make sure that I do, if the turbo does explode, I have a good turbo that I can put on. Yeah, so let me get on to installing that. I'll put you guys in the stand, catch us with the turbo on. We got the bracket on, not my best workmanship. I'm just gonna leave it there. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, we'll make another plan. The K04-001 is on. This pipe is still loose. I'll make it tight once I do the clutch. Let's come around this way. Timing belt on, as you saw. Alternator belt on. Pretty sufficient tension. I ended up going with the 4PK925. I think that's the correct card that I got. They never had stock of the 6PK single rip, so the 4PK needed to do. It shouldn't be a problem. If it is a problem, we will cross that bridge when we get there. For the rest of getting the engine ready, we need to install the clutch, which is here. Got flywheel bolts. Get the gearbox bolted on. Don't forget that plate. Don't forget that plate. Get the gearbox bolted on and in position, and then remove the oil filter housing, which I was leaving for last because it's kind of gonna make a mess. Don't forget that plate. Flywheel bolts is torqued, 60 Newton meters torque, and then 90. A little tad bit of red thread lock on. I'm not sure if red was really the way to go, but it's what I had. Hopefully it never has to come off. And then now it's just for, I know people have a tool normally to line this up, but I don't have a tool, so I will make work with what I got. Okay guys, I got the box on, 2 bolts in. It was a bit of a struggle, but I used my fiance to hold the trolley for me because it was pushing back. And it looks like it's in. It looks at a very weird angle. I'm not sure why I feel that way. But let me just put the rest of the bolts in, and then I will see what's going on and put the mount on. Let me just put the bolts in first. The box is bolted to the engine, torque down. It's just a starter that I'm not wanting to put on it yet. So, but for the meantime, I'm going to put this on the DRD gearbox mount. Cable shift gearbox mount. It doesn't come with bolts, which I find extremely weird. So this is it. Simple, correct. I got the oil filter housing off. I will have my bung welder onto it tomorrow and I'll reinstall it. I want to show you guys that. I got my DRD mount on, as you can see, with my gearbox. All my bolts is bolted up. My timing side is all sorted. Come to the back of the motor. My turbo side is all sorted. So I'm making some real progress. This motor is 99.5% ready to go in, which I'm happy about. I'm just going to sort out the oil filter housing, and then I'll bolt everything else up, clean everything else up. There's that metal pipe. This one I want to sort out. I'll put the water housing on the side of the head. I'll just get it ready to put into the car. I'm not gonna put the intake on yet. The intake I'll put on but plumbing wise, I'm gonna start trying to get sorted. Okay, so we made progress in this episode. Some progress that wasn't following the progress, but progress nonetheless. So back to the blackboard. We have clean and stripped motor, and we have assembled motor and gearbox. We have painted gearbox. We haven't painted parts. Closer to having the motor in the car, that's a goal. But that will be it for this episode. If you're really enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And just stick around. I'm trying to work as efficiently as possible, which becomes difficult because you have your conversion costs, your while you're there costs, while you're there running around getting parts. It's much more than I thought I could handle. So I am feeling a bit overwhelmed at times, but I just push through. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, peace out. Safe.